Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have a list of top 10 coolest Bleach Zanpakutos. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you are new, please subscribe to our channel. So without any further delay, let's begin. Number 10. ZABIMARU. ZABIMARU's sealed form resembles a typical katana. It has a rectangular bronze tsuba with a jagged design and red handle and sheath. In its shikai, ZABIMARU transforms into an even longer 6-part segmented blade. The segments of ZABIMARU can grow in number almost without limit. The segments are connected by a stretchable thread, making ZABIMARU more useful as a whip than an actual sword. However, it can serve as a regular sword just as easily, thanks to Renji's swordsmanship. Because of the way its shikai double is a whip, Renji states that out of all the Zanpakuto wielded by the lieutenants, ZABIMARU is the most difficult to master. Number 9. NOZARASHI. Kenpachi was able to imprint into his Zanpakuto while still an untrained child. The blade is much longer than a standard Zanpakuto, roughly the size of Nodachi, with a long guard which extends inward from its center. Much like its user, NOZARASHI is a pretty straightforward and simple blade to understand. It grants Kenpachi even more destructive potential than he already possesses. Number 8. BENIHIME. Urahara is the former captain of the 12th Division and one of Soul Society's greatest ever scientists. His experiments have pushed his Zanpakuto beyond his limits. In his Shikai form, BENIHIME produces the crimson aura that Urahara can use to his will. BENIHIME's Bankai allows it to restructure anything it cuts. This can be used for a variety of purposes, such as stitching things back together so it can heal. Offensively, it can also rip things apart, dealing incredible amounts of damage. Number 7. HYORINMARU. No list of awesome Zanpakuto is complete without HYORINMARU, the blade of Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya. It is a magnificent ice dragon, and better yet, its powers are still growing and developing since Toshiro himself is a growing boy. Its shikai is fearsome enough, but once Bankai is activated, Daiguren HYORINMARU can freeze all the water in the air from ice prisons and even create ice body doubles that can bail Toshiro out of trouble when an opponent attacks him.
RYUJIN JAKKA.
Number 6. RYUJIN JAKKA. When Yamamoto releases his blade with the command turn all creation to ash, flame bursts forth from his sword and anything it comes in contact with gets burned to ash. RYUJIN JAKKA's flame burns intensely and engulfs Yamamoto's surroundings, burning anything he wishes. Its Bankai form condenses all his flame into his blade and anything Yamamoto cuts gets burned out of existence. Nothing remains, not even ash. The flames of its Bankai form are so intense that it even dries up the moisture of anything that comes into contact with Yamamoto's spiritual pressure.
Bankai. Kakinshire.
Number 5. ASHISOGI JIZO. This blade is a tricky one. Any victim who comes in contact with the blade will be paralyzed, but their sense of pain is not dulled at all. When Mayuri uses his Bankai, his sword becomes a gigantic baby-headed poison demon with a caterpillar body. Ashisogi Jizo's poison breath is so deadly that once it comes in contact with you, your body immediately starts breaking down. This deadly poison also spreads rapidly over a large area, and if this Bankai becomes a liability for any reason, Captain Mayuri can set it to self-destruct. Number 4. SODE no SHIRAYUKI. Rukia was one of the first Bleach characters to appear. In fact, the author designed her before he designed Ichigo, but Rukia didn't unveil her own Shikai until much later during the early stages of the Erinker arc. Her Zanpakuto is SODE no SHIRAYUKI, or sleeves of white snow. It's an elegant ice blade that can freeze or damage enemies in all kinds of ways.
奇跡は一度だ。二度はないぞ、小僧。
Number 3. SENBONZAKURA. This blade has the ability to separate itself into 1,000 tiny blades that all appear to be like sakura blossoms. These blades are too small to be seen with the naked eye but appear pink when light refracts on them. Byakuya can then control all these blades however he wishes. In its more advanced Bankai form, the number of blades greatly increases, allowing for more devastating techniques. Number 2. KATEN KYOKOTSU. It takes the form of two blades, and while Jushiro's own Zanpakuto does that too, we argue that KATEN KYOKOTSU is weirder. Its Shikai and Bankai have all kinds of peculiar abilities, and one of them is Iruni, or colorful demon. This creates a deadly children's game based on naming colors and dealing damage.
Bankai Kamishini no Yari.
Number 1. SHINSO. Also known as the Sacred Spear, Shinso was wielded by Gin Ichimaru. In its Shikai form, this blade can extend at a rapid speed with powerful force. It can stretch as far as 100 times its original length. Gin used this ability to beat down Ichigo multiple times. In its Bankai form, the blade's speed and destructive power greatly increase. It is believed that in this form, the blade can stretch up to 13 km and move 500 times the speed of sound. Gin is also clever enough to boast about the blade's great length to distract his enemies from his fast it moves. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe the channel. If you are new, remember to hit the notification button for any more upcoming videos.